Hi, it's James Rotamy, and today I'm here with.
Errol Patterson.
Okay.
I'm a community support officer at Lambeth, working in Lambeth, main office in Brixton.
Cool. So, what's the main role you do at your job?
Right, my main present role is the African Caribbean Community Liaison Officer, and part of what that involves is to make contact with residents and different community groups that are out there that are serving the African Caribbean community. And what I try and do is to communicate with them and discuss about policing issues and see what is going well and what can be improved from a policing perspective. And it's also about supporting them, seeing ways that we can support them either through me attending different functions or perhaps even sometimes we can offer them a small monetary funding. I guess it's getting increasingly small these days, but
Definitely.
wherever we can.
How long have you been doing your role?
I've been doing this role since 2008, so it's almost about 2 years. This will be the third year. I've been a police officer for 7 years. This will be 7 years. I've been a police officer myself, with a late joiner.
Great. So, was it one day you just decided that I want to be a police officer? How did you come along?
I actually never wanted to, never planned out to be a police officer. What it was is that I finished doing working for a bank. We were working in IT for a bank. Contract work had finished, and then I decided I saw the opportunity to be a community support officer, which is a halfway step, so to speak. And I thought, well, let me see how it goes with that. And I did that for about a year and a half, and I quite enjoyed it. It was a good team I was on. And then I got recommended to join the police service by other officers there. And yeah, ever since I've joined, which is to say 7 years ago, I've enjoyed the role. I wish I'd done it 10 years ago. It was difficult going through the first training session. That was quite difficult because you did sort of residential training at Hendon. But it was, say, the job is a very enjoyable job. I like serving within Lambeth and I like helping my community.
Okay. So, toughest challenge that you face or you've had different adversity?
Yeah, it was getting used to the Hendon culture, so to speak. Getting up in the morning, making sure that you're smartly dressed and everything, and then doing the studying and then doing the exams and the role plays and things. It was difficult. It wasn't easy. And they say it's the equivalent of doing a degree within the space of about 4 or 5 months. It's pretty intense doing it now. So yeah, that was pretty challenging.
Do you see yourself still being at this role in the future, or you have other plans?
Well, when I first joined the police service, I wanted to be some kind of a role model to younger people because I think that sometimes we need more positive role models. And I wanted to be that, and I wanted to help the community, the black community. So this is kind of really what I'm doing now, exactly what I wanted to do when I first joined the job. So I really enjoy my role, to the point where I actually don't see it as my job, I always see it as my sort of a vocation almost. And I put a lot of effort and a lot of time, extra hours in, and I try and help people within our community as much as possible. When they ring up, they've got queries or anything like that. I try and help them as much as possible. But I do it because I've got sons and I've 3 sons, and I'd like to help try and leave them some positive legacy and try and help the community, even if it's in a small way. I try and help them positively, and specifically here in Brixton, because I remember as a young lad, I used to travel around here many times.
Mentality, especially in the borough of Lambeth, that if you're black, I can't be a police officer.
Yeah.
Like, that's only for white people.
Yeah.
How are the police force trying to tackle that mentality?
Well, they do. At the moment, recruitment is being suspended, but they did run a number of programs specifically geared at the BME community and trying to encourage them to join, and by holding recruitment fairs at different boroughs across there. And I think there was one in Croydon and in the different boroughs that had recruitment fairs, and they'd turn up, and anyone who was interested in joining could ask the questions. So they try and do that, and they ran a number of different adverts within the press, local press and national press, At the moment, there's a freeze on recruitment. When that begins to open up again, hopefully there's try and do that same thing again. But at the moment, if people are not too sure about whether policing is for them, because I wasn't too sure, they can, for instance, apply to join the Metropolitan Police Special Service, which is a volunteer group, and I think it's 4 hours per week. That's all you have to go at your time. But you get the same powers as a police officer once you finish, and your same uniform, etc. And that will give you a big insight as to what it's like policing within London, and that can tell you whether you think it is the right career path for you, and then you can wait for the recruitment to start again. And because you're already in there, I think it may sort of help.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope you are really a role model to inspiring young black boys.
Yeah, I do hope so as well. It's a pleasure doing an interview with you. Thank you very much.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.